Death in the Family by James Agee, a new note. This is an excellent book, included by the Morton Library on the list of best 100 novels in the English language from the last century, the 20th century. And indeed, a favorite of mine. In spite of the subject and the title, which is rather depressing to start with, because it deals with the death in the family, there is a feeling of peace at times, of serenity, of maybe resignation, of relaxation. We know this is the end, we know this is happening, and it is dramatic when we learn about it. But then life moves on. There is humor even in, for instance, in the moments when they're discussing this tragedy, they learn what happened, and it's a death. It's no spoiler alert is needed. You know from the title what is going to happen. There will be a death in the family. So, in the middle of this discussion, they find humor, with the point surely being we have to enjoy life, carpe diem, immerse in it, engage with it, give it the full attention, and consider Seneca as well. Life is not short. It's just that we have enough time, which is wasted. We just keep thinking we have it, and we even have the expression of killing time, which is one of the worst possible things to say, because if you kill time, what's the point then? So mother doesn't hear. She has something, we're talking the beginning of the 20th century, so that she doesn't have hearing aids, which are getting better and better in the world of today. But she has something like you've seen perhaps in the old movies, or I don't know the name and it's hard to describe. Anyway, a rudimentary thing which is just bringing sounds to it. It's not, let me say, like a cup with a hole. So she cannot hear, but the people in the room discuss the drinking of the woman who just learned her husband is dead. And in a way it feels like she's encouraging the girl to drink more. And it creates not a hilarious situation. In fact, after that they regret it. It's just because there's so much tension, and sometimes you laugh when, for instance, in this case of a woman with a disability, they didn't laugh at her. And I'm just saying that even in the worst possible situations in life, there is something which brings you back. Even if, on the whole, it's true, there's a heavy atmosphere, there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of grieving, obviously. The narrator's voice helps. He's a wonderful reader. Excellent match for this book and for what's going on. and the book is marvelous. It's sad, obviously. It deals with a heavy subject. It includes, without really fixing on the idea or promoting it, there's a ghost. The spirit of the dead man comes into the house. Even the old woman who cannot hear feels it. She even says, "I thought I heard footsteps," but she doesn't hear the loud conversation taking place. But so it's just a feeling, and it's not. The author doesn't insist on this. It's not like he's pushing it and giving in any way the feeling that he believes that. But it's just probably that this is also associated with death in the minds of many people. And even if they're negative thoughts and tragic circumstances, this is a very worthwhile, excellent book.